Dzień dobry, everyone. It was a time when I loved books. And I found one in the shelter of my mom, the book of the Dalai Lama. And that book changed my life. I loved the peace, the wisdom, the warmth. And I dreamed to be a monk one day. Eventually, I started a career in the fashion business. I traveled the world. I saw beautiful places, beautiful people, crazy artists. It was a very easy life for 12 years. I really enjoyed it. I took the time to enjoy the cars, to enjoy the money, to enjoy the beautiful clothes, to enjoy the perfumes, to enjoy the alcohol, the drugs, and so on. It was a very comfortable life. But I never had time to be home. I never had time to be grounded. And so I decided to change, to slow down, to feel the heart, and take the time to breathe. And for this, I decided to use my network of fashion to create a business, a holistic center about massage and meditation. I took an apartment of 200 square meters. I learned massage. I learned meditation. And I started to slow down, to take life one breath at a time. And it was a relief to me. It was what I think was the first experience of happiness from within. And through the job, through the center, I decided to visit a temple near my home. And I went to this Buddhist temple for 3 years, every night. And then I started to remember about this dream when I was a teenager, when I found this book. And I decided to leave everything. I took one flight ticket, went to Thailand, and searched a temple where I could realize my dream. Eventually, I found a temple in the forest, and I took the time to cut my hair, my dear blonde hair. And I ordinate as a monk. I was very naive. I didn't know what to expect. Anybody can be a monk, a woman, a man. Either you are a businessman, come from jail, it doesn't matter. In Thailand, anybody can be a monk. And so I took this choice. And it was a very beautiful experience. The first things that changed my life was to wear one robe every day, the same. No Adidas shoes, no Dolce & Gabbana trouser. My clothes was just a dress, very simple. And this, for me, was the only recognition that I could get from society. And I had to take care of it, to wash it, make sure that every day it smells good, it looked good, and it was proper to protect me from the bites of the moustiques, from the wind. That was my only jacket to live in Thailand. And when I started to wear this robe, it was a bit difficult because it's not very easy. But through time, You are in love with it. You find it holy. Then, what was a change? I was a beggar. Every morning, I didn't go to 7-Eleven to buy my Coca-Cola and rice and chicken. No. Every morning, I have to beg my food, bare feet, walk in the streets, and I never knew what I would receive. I never knew if during the day I would have received enough food to satisfy the stomach. Eventually, you learn to walk peacefully in the streets. And Thai people have a good heart and they come to donate food. And when they donate food, you come to give them a blessing. And as a foreigner, it was a challenge to learn those blessings in Thai and Pali language. But when you learn them, you have this energy exchange between the Thai people and you. Even if you left everything, you feel the whole world into those holy words. When you were giving this blessing, you were feeling the heart of these people donating food to you. And this was beautiful. Beautiful. And so the bowl was really important for us. The bowl was survival. Without this bowl, you couldn't beg for your food every morning. It means that if one day you lose your bowl, you were losing your ability to receive food and therefore to live. Everything you receive as a monk has a meaning and you have to take care of it. Another aspect to really change my life was meditation. Because we don't work, we don't cook, we don't go in nightclubs, you spend the whole time in the temple, meditating from 3, 5, sometimes 8 hours a day. Oosh, yes, it was painful for the knee, for the feet. But eventually you come to realize that the body comes to adapt itself to anything and everything. And sometimes you come to practice meditation the whole night, from 8 in the night until 6, 7 in the morning. Sometimes you sit and meditate, sometimes you walk and meditate, sometimes you just take the time to talk with other monks to exchange some beautiful words. And so, when I stay as a monk, I also learned that the behavior was really important. The longer you stay as a monk, the higher you are in hierarchy as a monk. And so as a new monk, you have a new code of behavior. So you have to respect the oldest. And if the oldest sit on the chair, you have to sit on the floor. And in this way, you learn about humility. The whole behavior within the temple, it's all about to learn you to be mindful, to be present, to know what is happening, to know what you feel, to know what is happening in your heart. And when you have this condition of living, you come to be in touch with the beauty of life. Because you have nothing, you come to enjoy a very simple life. With a bungalow made of wood, no TV, no radio, sometimes not even electricity, but life was perfect. You let go of all these needs of comfort, luxury, money, and you learn to quiet your heart. You learn to quiet the mind. And you learn to open your eyes and realize that all the people surrounding us are a gift. And when you come to live in this kind of condition, the mind tends to be quiet. And this way of living gives you opportunity to dive within. through what you may look like, through what may be your name, through what may be your job, you come to discover that we are all one and the same. We are light, and the body is a prism. And when the light comes through this body, we all have a different color. And we shouldn't argue about which color is the best. We should remember that we are light. And so, living as a monk, you come to see this light everywhere. And you come to digest it, because the body, and especially the brain, come to change under those experiences from within. When you let yourself be quiet, and when you accept what you find within yourself, you also discover fear. Fear of the unknown. And being a monk was all about facing my fear. And you cannot fight fear. You shouldn't even move to fear, because fear is and will always be an illusion. And when you let this illusion fade, you realize an infinite love within you. You come to feel, you come to see that everything is made out of love. And when you let yourself go, dive, be, feel, you come to understand that meditation is a tool for us to raise the human consciousness. Today, when I come back to the world, when I come back to the normal life, a lot of things are happening to the world. You cannot solve a problem in the same level of consciousness in which it is created. All our decisions about politics, about humanitarian, about resources, either you want to be Democrat, Republican, anarchist, whatever, we cannot find a solution by using the same paradigm. And for us, in order to raise this consciousness, we don't need to learn. In fact, we need to reset what we learn. We need to let go of what we learn. Because for you, in order to raise this consciousness, you need to let the mind free. Maybe you think that knowledge is the highest intelligence. If you come to bring this mind quiet, you will see, you will feel something which is divine. It is so intelligent that it is divine. It has the same quality of what we call a God. And then you come to understand that religion, that meditation brings us beyond religion, beyond politics. Meditations, it's what brings us to one. We are already one. We are already light. And we forget it in fighting who is the best color. We just need to remember that we are this light. And however you shine, we are all beautiful. We all deserve love, to be loved, to be happy. And we don't need to fight about it. We don't need to separate ourselves. I would say that the future of humanity is finding the way that we work together, we think together, we help each other without the pity of religion, politics, and money. Sometimes I think I'm a very naive man coming out of the forest. But for me to be here in front of you, that's the only things I feel it is right for me to do. And so this is what I came to discover in these 6 years in the forest in Thailand. And when I let go of money, when I let go of clothes, when I let go of fame, I found out that I was very rich. I was so rich that nothing and nobody can take it away. I realized that what I am is indestructible, is infinite. But for this, I must be willing to discipline the mind, to discipline the body, and focus. I'm very happy that it's been now a year that I'm in Opola. Jadwiga did a lot of things so I'm able to teach. And I want to thank Jadwiga and also Anna that I'm able to talk to you, to send out this message. And I just hope that you will take the time in your own way to relax and to take life one breath at a time. For me, this is what really changed my life. I will never think that this book of the Dalai Lama would have changed my life that way. And today, I still love dress in a very simple way. In a very gypsy way, as Jadwiga would say. But I love this simplicity because it helps me to keep the mind quiet. And even if I'm here in Opola, I just keep on my practice and I try to share his benefits to people through teaching. So I'm very happy also that the world is today open to it. Maybe today we have the opportunity for us to relax the mind. We have the resources, we have the way of living in which we can take care of the life within. So it will be all for me to be here with you today. And I want to say thank you again to Anna, Jadwiga, and to you.